you want a unique way to raise money for your local community? Harley Race's World League Wrestling is here to help. There is absolutely nothing better than a professional wrestling event bringing the entire community together as one and showing support when it is needed the most. We have been sponsoring fundraising events for many years, and we know that it can bring a lot of winning opportunities for your local charities, school organizations, non-for-profit groups, and whatever else may be in need of assistance. For more information, contact us. Don't wait. Go to www.harleyrace.com, email us, or call us to get information or to schedule a WLW professional wrestling fundraising event in your community right now.
WLW Universe, Superstar Steve coming at you. I just want to let you know I'm putting everybody on notice. Starting today, I'm coming for each and every one of you. Don't get too comfortable because the Superstar is right on your heels. There are many stars, but there's only one Superstar. Yeah!
Champions 4 has had several successful title defenses since then.
Yeah, they don't look like they're ready to give them up anytime soon.
Absolutely not. It's all about being a champion here in World League Wrestling, and he's a great tag team champion so far.
From Mount Vernon, Illinois, weighing 223 pounds, the attraction, Austin Cravens.
Now here comes a young superstar, been with WLW for about a year now, Austin Cravens. Calls himself the attraction, a very arrogant young man, but he has been making some significant waves here in WLW.
That's right. He has all the skills and abilities to be a great competitor, and he's going to let you know about it.
Oh, 100%. While he has those skills, he's not afraid to take a shortcut or two. Defeated the junior heavyweight champion, DaMarius Jones, a little while back, and has yet to stop telling me about it as much as he can.
That's right. He'll take any win he can get.
Absolutely. Standing about 6'4", Mount Vernon, Illinois. One of the toughest members and most confident as well. Not a big concern with him over what the fans here think.
Nope, he doesn't get caught up in what other people think about what he's
Absolutely.
doing. He's concerned with himself and the here and now.
Absolutely. Art, thank you very much. Cravens is a future champion for sure, and tonight he looks to take out the tag team champion, Kyle Roberts. And
Hopefully he will not take Kyle Roberts too lightly, though.
Now, I don't think he should, and I don't think Kyle should take him lightly either. Of course, Kyle Roberts, we also have to remember, this is his second World League Tag Team Championship reign. His first was actually with Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner.
Quick little note is that Kyle Roberts wrestled almost all of that match by himself as Scott Steiner was injured right before the match.
Absolutely. Kyle is one of the toughest wrestlers in the world today. He has all sorts of different styles he can go through. He flies through the air, he's strong, he's fast. Cravens relies mostly on his speed, and this is looking to be a terrific matchup. Referee Richard Wright ringing the bell, and this match is now underway.
Looks like Austin didn't like the way he rang the bell. Doesn't seem to be liking too much about what's going on right now. Let's see if he can like it better when they lock up.
Speaking of lockup, here we go. And Craven's backing away from Kyle Roberts. I think he's playing some mind games right here.
Just a little bit to get inside the head of Kyle Roberts.
Absolutely. Get him off his game, get him thinking about when the lockup and fight is actually going to start.
Fans letting Austin know that they're right there with Kyle.
Absolutely. Kyle Roberts, a fan favorite here in World League Wrestling. Cravens has not been making friends as of late.
No.
That's Kyle now just begging Austin to start the match, while also getting the fans behind him to chant, "Craven sucks."
He does not like that one bit.
Absolutely not. Cravens is
Feels like they should like him anyway.
100%. He's very entitled. There's the neck and collar lock up there. And the bigger, more powerful Cravens backing Kyle Roberts into the corner. Richard White, of course, going to break it off. And a mean push right to the face of Kyle Roberts.
Showing that aggression.
Absolutely. Very aggressive Austin Cravens. And now he's mouthing off to the fans as well. He wants to show them that he is as good as he thinks he is. This time, Kyle going to duck under. Goes for a headlock, and Cravens escapes.
Kyle Roberts showing a little bit of the experience he has in the ring.
Absolutely. Has a couple years on Austin Cravens. He's
kind of toying with him a little bit, I think.
Absolutely. He's going to show him. There's the headlock once again.
In 2 years, but at some point, my dream is going to become a reality.
The Harley Race Wrestling Academy, the greatest wrestling school on God's green earth, where champions aren't born, they're made. If you have the passion, the motivation, and the dream to become a professional wrestler, then make the right decision. Investing in your future starts right here at the Harley Race Wrestling Academy. For more information, go to harleyrace.com. Make your choice right now.
And a 2 count.
Just barely kicking out of that one. Kyle almost had him there.
What does Kyle Roberts have to do to put Austin Cravens away? What a showing from both of these wrestlers. Two of the toughest competitors in the world today. Kyle Roberts goes back on him. Big forearm there. You can hear that one over here.
To the, and he's just laying him in there. Maybe a little bit of frustration and
going for a German suplex. Kyle. Big spinning kick. Shades of Shelton Benjamin there.
Cravens feels like the real estate on the outside of the ring might be a little bit easier for him right now.
It's definitely not going as well for him as he'd like inside the square circle, but once again, Kyle Roberts looks to fly. No one there. Big kick right to the chest of Cravens. Once again, I think he connects with that arm as well. Referee Richard White now to the 4 count. Throat chop there by Austin Cravens, and right into the barricade it goes Kyle Roberts.
And that's going to put Kyle down. I don't know if he can get back in the ring.
That's a 10 count.
That's a 10 count. It looks like Austin Cravens is going to get this one by a count.
Austin Cravens has won via countout, I think is the official decision. Now what's he doing going to the outside?
It looks like he's not done with Kyle Roberts.
Come on, Cravens. You won the match. You don't have to do any more damage here.
He could just not be happy that it was a countout victory. Put the boots to Kyle. Wants to prove that he's the better man, even though it was a countout.
And the bell being rung to signal that this match is now over, but Cravens is still going to try to make him tap out with the Austin Crab, his Boston Crab variation. And Richard White trying his hardest to get Cravens off there, but this is totally uncalled for and unnecessary. He beat him.
That's right. The match is over. He's just trying to inflict as much damage. There's Kyle's partner coming to save him.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us in this match. We are now going to...
Ladies, gentlemen, this is The Attraction. And if you weren't here tonight at WLW, let me fill you in on a little something. The Attraction, once again, got another win. And what that means for WLW is that I, in a partner of my choosing, will be coming for Rex and Kyle Roberts Tag Team Championships. So with that being said, the Attraction will be holding an open invitation for a potential spot as the partner for the Attraction. So gentlemen, start eating right, do your push-ups, and pray to God that I choose you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World League Wrestling. Another match coming up right now. Once again, I'm Terry Johnson, joined by
Art Sky.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Sky, once again for joining us this week. This next match, a three-way dance between DaMarius Jones, the junior heavyweight champion, Camaro Jackson, and entering right now, Superstar Steve.
I really like this new attitude that Steve has, too.
A lot more positive, a lot more friendly. I enjoy the more energetic and polite Superstar Steve. He's here to compete and make waves still, as Camaro Jackson and DaMarius 2.0 Jones are already in the ring. All three of these men are fan favorites, so you gotta wonder who they're gonna be behind this match.
No matter who you get behind, it should be a great match.
Absolutely. Richard White, once again, your referee for this contest. It's wonders how the power of positivity can change your life.
They even had Camaro over in the side dancing too.
Richard White doing the pat downs. As new as Steve Attitude is, he does have a reputation for being sketchy at some points.
That's right.
You got to respect Richard White for still making sure he doesn't forget his reputation. Superstar Steve has been here the longest of these three competitors. DaMarius 2.0 Jones, a new one, but he did win the Junior Heavyweight Championship at Night of Champions 4.
That's right, he made a huge splash in the company when he got here. And so did Camaro Jackson with his partner.
That he did. Camaro Jackson, one half of Alpha and Omega, came just short of winning the Tag Team Champions. As we got a little trash talk here in the ring, you got to wonder how long it is till Steve says, let's just shut up and wrestle.
That's right. They're going to spend time trying to get in each other's heads, but Steve's just going to tell them it's time to go.
Of course, Superstar Steve was trained by Harley Race himself, a two-time WLW heavyweight champion, 10-time World League Wrestling Tag Team champion. Quite the resume going for Superstar Steve into this match.
That's right. Highly decorated, and the man is still hungry for more.
And that's the way it should be in this business. You should always be hungry for more. If you lose a championship, you should be back in there wanting to get that championship back. And I don't think Steve has ever once not wanted to be Tag Team Champion, World League Champion, ever in his career as he gets ready for this match. And going for a quick roll-up there. And there's a roll-up by Camaro. And a roll-up by Jones. One counts on all of those. Goes for the big kick. Thrust kick. Oh, pushing in Steve's jaw. Big chop there by Camaro Jackson. You got to give the strength advantage to Jackson in this match. I'd give the speed advantage to DaMarius 2.0 Jones, and the technical prowess has to go to Superstar Steve.
That's right. He also has the most experience in that ring. So,
and the toughest chops, as we just see there. Big forearm, as he's got both men in the corner here. Another big chop. I think Jones is going to be the next to get him.
You would think Steve was a lumberjack the way he chops at people. He could probably take down some good-sized trees. There it is again.
Jones feeling it there. You could send him to the redwood forest, and he would just, with his hands, cut down tree by tree. Another big chop. And Steve showing that positive attitude. Big mafia kick there in the corner.
Sends Camaro Jackson reeling.
And he might be going for another one here. And he misses. No one home.
Gets hung up on the rope, too.
Big forearm to the back there. Back suplex by DaMarius Jones. Once again, the junior heavyweight champion. One. Just a one count there. A little too early in the match to go for a pinfall. But Jones really wants to get a win here. And the big man now with a big boot. Some back elbows there by Steve trying to get out of this waist lock. Off the ropes he goes.
Wrestler will continue to be part of my DNA. The world famous wrestling arena. Holla, holla, holla.
But here we go.
Begging.
And this takes it out of both competitors because Steve will get a little dizzy after this, I'm sure. 'Cause he's been spinning back and forth for a while now.
Now Steve looking at his handiwork. And there's a big flying forearm in the corner by Camaro Jackson. The agility of the big man, never to be underestimated.
That's right, and he had that time to rest between all that.
Big clothesline there. Almost took the head off.
Him out.
Diving headbutt.
Steve breaking up the pinfall with a diving headbutt, and that takes a lot out of both competitors too.
Absolutely, all three men now down. Referee Richard White checking with all three competitors to make sure they still want to continue. Who will be the first man to make it to their feet here on World League Wrestling?
And fans getting behind the competitors here.
They don't want to see a no finish here. They want to see a pinfall or submission. A 2 count on Steve by Jones. I think Steve might have knocked himself out when he connected with Jackson's shoulder on that headbutt.
That's right.
Big side kick there on Jackson by Jones once again. Jones now firmly in control.
Great suplex by DaMarius Jones there, picking the big man up.
The strength of Jones. Scary, sneaky strength. As Jones now once again going for a pinfall on Steve. Steve able to get the shoulder up at 2. Jackson already to his feet. Jackson sending him over the top rope. Ooh, vertical belly-to-belly suplex.
Steve in for the cover.
Jones in the corner there going to the top rope.
Not quite enough for the 3 top, but we got, DaMarius Jones is on the top, getting ready to come down on both competitors.
And connects with a big cross body.
Now see, he's got to capitalize here. Needs to try and go for a pin or something. He's just done something. And
he's got to roll over onto Camaro Jackson right now and try to get that pin count. But I think that crossbody took just as much out of him as it did his competitors.
That's right. Unfortunately, in a triple threat match, everybody ends up hurt.
Jackson now slamming the mat, trying to fire himself up, but I think his ribs could be possibly bruised or broken after that big splash. All three men now making it to their feet. Steve's there first. Forearm by Jones. Big forearm by Camaro Jackson.
Now they're just trading forearms with each other. There's a big super kick.
Right to the chin of Steve, Sky. Back elbow. Went for that classic leg lariat. Flying forearm there by Jackson. Another big forearm.
Looks like Camaro's getting his game together.
Big back body drop. The strength of Camaro Jackson. It's not sneaky, but it also is terrifying.
That's right, and he stands tall now. Getting fired up, he's looking to go in for the win. I think he feels it.
I think the fans are now firmly behind Camaro Jackson.
Whoa, he missed that.
Went for a roll up.
Oh,
Flying
knee to the head. Steve capitalizing on them, paying attention to each other and not him.
Spinning thrust kick into those combination elbows.
And a big boot to the face sending DaMarius out the ring.
Now Steve going up.
There's a roll up.
And Camaro Jackson gets the victory.
Takes it with the O'Connor roll.
O'Connor roll, Richard White, the official decision. Again, Camaro Jackson the victor here. There might be a match between Jackson and Jones coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we want to thank you for joining us here at World League Wrestling TV.